Am I the asshole for wanting to be intimate with my wife? I, 28 male, dated my wife, let's call her Rena, 26 female, for 3 years before we got married. And during that time, she made it known that she would like to remain a virgin until our marriage. We both met in a religious event and are both church-going and religious, so this was not a problem. She is an overall wonderful person, the most caring, loving, and sweetest wife I could ever have, and not to mention beautiful as well. She takes care of me and even took some time off to care for my mother when she was in the hospital due to a car accident, and has no problem with babysitting my sister's kids, 5 and 7, who love her very much. Everyone tells me how lucky I am, and I feel the same. We have been married for 4 months now and live together in my apartment. Her grandma had been sick for years, and her dying wish was to see Rena get married before she passes. Rena is the only girl among 8 cousins, so she was very special and close to her grandparents. Knowing this, I proposed to her as her whole family and mine have basically become one, and it was a no-brainer at that point. We got married in the courthouse within a week after knowing about the prognosis. We went straight to the hospital and had a small party there with her since she had a private room, and the hospital staff allowed it. Sadly, she passed about 17 days later. Later that night, after getting to the hotel from the wedding, she tells me that she thinks we should wait until we marry in church because she considers this marriage legal, but not anointed by God, and is not right. We cuddle, kiss, but then when it gets heated, she stops me midway and tells me the time will come and we will enjoy it. Our families are planning a big church wedding for us in April when we will be fully yoked, but I don't know how I could wait that long. It is terribly uncomfortable cuddling in bed with her and wanting to make love with her knowing I can't. She moved in with me in my 1-bedroom apartment a month after our marriage, so it's been 3 months now of cohabiting temporarily before we move to a bigger place. I feel we are in every way a married couple. Not newlyweds, but more like an old couple because of a lacking in the intimacy department. We do groceries together, clean, cook, take care of each other, except that. She says she believes our first time will be special since we will have it during our honeymoon in Spain right after the wedding. We have both been a big fan of Spain. Anyway, the other night we were watching a movie and started kissing that gradually ended up getting more heated. She stops me after some time and we had an argument because, yes, I know I was wrong and didn't control myself well. I guess I should have asked what marriage and sex really meant to her before proposing instead of assuming, but I also think I'm being deprived of something so important in a relationship. She didn't speak to me for 2 days, and just a while ago we had an honest conversation, and have decided that she should move back to her parents until our actual church wedding in April. We originally thought living together since we were legally married would be a good start at knowing each other, but I guess this is for the best. But I still have this nagging feeling in my head. Am I the asshole for wanting intimacy with my wife? Also, I never once forced myself on her. Everything we do is consensual, and I always stop as soon as she says no because I respect her. I guess I'm just frustrated most of all, and I want to know if I'm an asshole for feeling this way. Let me know what you think in the comments.